covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 9 starts right now.
Tonight, we are hearing from Broken Arrow police after they identified the shooter today in a tragic triple murder-suicide. Thanks so much for joining us at 9. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm David Bowden. I was on the scene on Friday bringing you breaking news from police and neighbors at that time. We now know a man killed his brother, his aunt, and grandfather before taking his own life. Fox 23's Paris Rain has an update from BAPD.
You have another family in our city that is dealing with heartbreak, where you've got some family members who are deceased due to some kind of altercation that happened without any of us being able to see that.
Ethan Hutchins with Broken Arrow Police says Friday morning around 11 o'clock, BAPD responded to an emergency call at a home near 91st and Aspen, where they found 4 dead bodies.
Now it appears, according to the investigation, that 26-year-old Jacob Haas fatally shot and killed his grandfather, his brother, and his aunt inside the house. And following that, he then, it appears, turned the gun on himself.
At this time, they are not releasing the names of the victims found in the home out of respect for the family. Hutchins says they got the 911 call to go to the residence from the aunt just before she died.
Unfortunately, with this kind of situation, our officers respond to these too often, where there are family members inside houses that something is causing an issue to escalate and to ultimately end up into a murder-suicide like we have here.
I asked Hutchins about recent murder-suicides in Broken Arrow that Fox 23 has reported on to see if there was a common denominator.
It's hard to paint all of these murder-suicides with a broad brush and state how they all happened and what led to all of them, because they're all separate in their own way.
Fox 23 has now reported on 5 murder-suicides or attempted murder-suicides in just the last couple of years. You'll remember in October of 2022 when a family of 8 was found dead in a murder-suicide, taking the lives of 6 children. Police say they were shot before the home was set on fire. In January of 2023, a man killed his wife and then himself. Police found him deceased after a standoff. In May of 2023, police say a man shot and killed his wife and teenage son. He then shot himself but survived, suffering a traumatic brain injury. We recently reported he was found incompetent and is expected back in court next month. And most recently, in February of 2024, a teen brother killed his sister and then himself. All of those cases involved domestic or family violence.
This is a reminder to our community that there is help out there. You have to seek it out, and hopefully, if you do, we can prevent these kind of situations from happening in the future.
Covering news that matters, Paris Rain, Fox 23 News.
If you are having suicidal thoughts, you can call 988. Now, if you need help with domestic violence, you can contact DVIS, Domestic Violence Intervention Services. That number, 918-7-HELP-ME.